right. Hi, team, worship people, worship leaders, worship team. This one is for you. Today, we're going to talk about in ear monitoring, the best practices, how to get the most out of it, and why it's awesome. Basically, in ear monitors are small headphones that we wear in our ears so that we can hear the click, that we can hear the tracks, that we can hear the talkbacks. So if the music director is giving direction, we can hear that clearly. It just allows us to hear things that we wouldn't ordinarily put in the house, and allows us to do a lot more with our music. So that's why we do it. We also do it for hearing protection. Usually when you don't have in-ears, you have these floor wedges that you would have all the sound blasting at you from. It's not terrible. I mean, that's how people did it when live performing first started, but we have a better way now. So anyway, that's why we use in-ear monitoring. Now let's show you the best practices. Let's show you how to get the most out of it. All right, so I have here the Vox One pack, for example, right here, the Vox One pack. So the first thing I want to do to turn it on, if I can focus right here, I'm just going to turn the volume knob till I hear a click, and it'll turn on for me. You can see the green light. Now, immediately what you want to do with these is you want to make sure that the volume of the pack is pretty high, because if you have the inputs high and the pack low, that will cause static, and there will be too much audio information coming into the system, and that will cause static and cause it to clip and make it be hard to hear. All right, so make sure you turn that pack volume up pretty high, and yeah, that's how you go ahead and get started. You'll plug in your headphones to this phones port here on the top, and once you get plugged in, you should have a nice starting mix going on. Now, you can always have the front of house engineer, who will be standing right back there, adjust your mix. But what if you want to do it on your own? Here's how we do that. So first thing we want to do is in our settings on our iOS device, Android, make sure that you're connected to the network called X32 Control. Not the gathering place, but X32 Control, and if you need the password to that, reach out to your front of house engineer. He will get that for you. Also, make sure that you have this app downloaded called MXQ. MXQ, this will be the app that you use to adjust your mix. All right, so if we already have the app downloaded, we're already on the Wi-Fi network. Let's go ahead and go into MXQ. Matter of fact, let's start over. So if we open up this app, we'll see the startup screen. If we're on the right Wi-Fi network, sometimes the app can bug out, glitch out a little bit. So let's go back to the top menu. If everything is working properly, you'll see the name of the mixer, the sound console here. Just press on it. It'll let you know you're connected. We'll select the right mix to adjust. It's not wanting to work for me. We're learning together how to kind of troubleshoot it a little bit. All right, so it'll say we're connected. We'll go up here on the top left of the screen to select what mix we want to adjust. So since I'm the Vox One pack, I'll select Vox One here, go over to Mixer, and we can see all my channels up here. Swipe to go across all the channels you need. You can see a lot of things are turned up here. If you want to turn something up or down, just grab it. If I can grab it here, just turn it up, turn it down. If you have stereo, you can choose to pan it. Use these little things right here to pan. And there you go. This will be the app that you use to control your in-ear monitor mix. So, as far as best practices, how you can get the most out of it, for one, try to make sure you're wearing both ears at the same time. Try not to take an ear out, because on the one side you'll have the natural stage noise, and on the other side, you'll have all the stuff coming in your in-ears. That's just not really good for your hearing, so make sure you have both ears in at all times. Also, if you're having trouble hearing yourself, try not to turn things up and up and up until you hear it. If you're having trouble hearing a certain thing, we encourage you to turn down what you don't need. Even start all over and build back up if you have to, but be sure that you're protecting your hearing and making sure that you really only have what you need, prioritizing what you need, like yourself, like click, like talkback, like the keys, telling you what key the song is in, and then everything else is taking a back seat. All right, so that's pretty much a quick overview of how you can make the best out of your in-ear monitors. When you're done with worship, we ask that you store the packs kind of on this mic stand here where the mics are, so that they'll look like this. Everything is nicely labeled here. So Vox 1, Vox 1. So this is how you will store your packs. Make sure you turn it off when you get done, and that's what this will look like. So, all right, team, you're doing a great job, and keep on going. If you have any questions, please reach out, and we'll see you in the next video.